Hello everyone, welcome. I'm tired and I think that playing Ellen would be a death sentence for me being awake. So we will be doing the slightly more gripping, grasping, intriguing thing of Digimon grinding. Say that. Let's actually re-download Star City now. Let's see here. Yeah, how about this? We will see if I can remember all the futons. And we will... Do we have... We got these boys back. Get these boys back. And then move them to Farm Island 2. Move these level 1s to Farm Island 2. And 16 is our lowest level. Tokamon? Tokamon? It's level 16? Okay, that's... Alright, we gotta do something about that. That's odd. What do you mean? Oh, everything is based on friendship, I see. And this ain't got no friendship. Level 30 or higher. Okay, let's go see how this Tokamon's doing. Cool. That actually is the thing I need to take more advantage of. Definitely. Command! Develop items! Give me the thing that gave me all the monies. Please. It'd be much awesome, much nice. Whoa, excuse me. Oh right, we're digivolving. We're digivolving Tokebud. Ooh. Cam needs to be 50% or higher, and yours is currently 30. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with Falcomon. Doesn't really matter. You know, if there was some way... Ooh, we could get a Wisemon. May as well. I was gonna say that Sociomon is like... You know, just such a hilarious recolor. And I mean, it is a recolor, but also it's not because it has a different wand. Somebody had to spend the Well, okay, maybe. You could do it. You could make the model in such a way that the head of the staff is just a texture. That probably isn't the way they did it, though. You know, I don't know, actually. Probably not in this game, but... Probably not in this game, but in like a PS1 game they would absolutely do that. And at the end of the day, that would also just be more efficient, so like, you know. Cyberdramon. Okay, you know what? I like Cyberdramon. I can get down with this. Chromon? Dude, we just... Oh my god. Level 50 or higher. Ability is 20. Oh, what's your ability? Not 20. Level is 33. Excuse me. Okay. Antleomon. Just gonna try and go for all the upgrades, cause why not? Volcanomon, oh my god. I don't know if there's a single design that I like really dislike as much as just appreciate that they exist. Oh god. There was a certain piece of artwork on a certain site that I saw the other day that's like, you know what? This isn't my kind of thing, but you know, honestly, this I can appreciate the effort that went into this. The passion that went into this. I was like, okay. Wamon? Wamon? That's how you... Okay, alright. Cool. Okay, well, we got all those level 1s. And unfortunately, now we have to move our party over. Because Andromeda is just 2 levels away from being able to level up. And I would prefer to do that. I think maybe we'll do some side... We might continue with the main story. I'm just kind of like, what do I want to stream today? I don't really want to do Helldivers. I mean, I'd be okay with doing Helldivers, but I'm just not in the mood right now. There was also some kind of like ridiculous, some goofiness that happened when I was playing yesterday, where like I have no idea what killed me. I just died immediately. I just got one shot from something I didn't even see. I was like, okay, I don't like this. I'm still a bit weirded out. I was gonna look up what causes the lag in this game, but I didn't check. Oh god, also we have like... it's getting fixed, but we have a leak in our water thing, and it's on our side of the thing, which... You know what, honestly, it's probably better, because we had, like, 2 years ago or something, we had a leak on the city side, so the city had to come out and fix it. It took a while. And, well, I was kind of worried that, you know, oh god, we're going to have to go out and fix it. Get some elbow grease and do all that, but now we're getting some dude to do it, to fix it, and they're coming out tomorrow. So they came out to like check it, either today or yesterday or something. They're fixing it tomorrow, so that's good. But it does mean that that our water is currently cut off. And ironically, it has to happen the exact moment that my sister comes home to visit. You know what, I think... You know, actually, I think she came home explicitly to pick up her dog, who we've been dog sitting for like a month. 2 months? 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. But yeah. Ooh. Oh, not that Gomamon. Oh no. You gotta like heal. Oh my god. I also recorded. I'm tired. I should have taken a nap, but I'm bad at napping. So like, I think genuinely, I got taken away. I got dragged into something exactly when I was gonna take a nap, but I was also like, I probably would have stayed up anyway. In all fairness. Oh, we did get Digital Network 3. What? Okay, so we have Digital Network 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, anything above 10. We somehow skipped. That's fun. We'll just go here and do that. But yeah, so I'm out of it a little bit. I tried to stay up, didn't get my sleep schedule reset, changed. It didn't really work out that well, but eh. So like, I don't know, if I'm going to bed at the same time tomorrow as I did yesterday, then I probably would be expecting to fall asleep in an hour. But yeah. But oh my god, did I say I recorded Fallout today? I recorded Fallout today, which means I had to like go and make sure that all the mods were working. Which I think basically was the case that there was an update that happened, and there's an update like June 2nd, 4th or something, and like not every mod had been updated, and I just had to wait a few days, but I didn't, and it's been like a month since I recorded the last time, so recording again was good, although it is a little bit I mean, I remembered relatively where I was, I think. But we'll see in the edit if I'm like, oh my god, I was gonna go, like, do this one thing, and then I ended up going to a completely different end of the map. But I will say, actually, I did end up going from... Where did I start out? Tenpenny's Bluff, Sanctuary... Diamond City, Fort Hagen. I'll let you guess what I did. Sanctuary, and then Peabody House of all places. Well, Diamond City. Diamond City. Oh God, oh God, get. Oh Jesus, stop! No. Good Lord. Okay. I probably didn't need to do that, but oh my God, that was a little too close for comfort there. But yeah, I have a mod that Peabody Manor is, or the Peabody House is a settlement. It got attacked because of a mod, and I had to go and save it. And oh my God, actually, it was kind of a whole thing. Let's see. I also watched The Fifth Element. That was also a thing I did yesterday. That was a good movie. I wanted to watch, well, I thought I was going to watch Judge Dredd, but YouTube, you can buy it, rent it, but you cannot, it's not free with ads, so unfortunately I did not watch it. But Dredd, the movie from 2012 is, but Nice. Oh, and multi-chat is working today. Oh, thank God. Dude, okay, the Fifth Element is like B-movie. I want to say it's more cyberpunk than sci-fi, but that's also probably not really true. Ruby Ra! Oh my God. Dude, I was like, this is a character. I mean, like, yeah, I don't even know. Like, it's really good. It's a really fun action movie, and I really like the setting and the world building. I really do. I really do. But also, goddamn, my only problem with it is that I feel like they could have had 30 more minutes of something. And it would have been just as good of an experience. I don't know. I guess I don't know if I really feel like it was too short. Really. I don't know. Uberrod, half hour Uberrod just being. Oh my God. Oh my God, something happened right now. Oh my God, this must sudden. Dude. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it's so good. Also, like, the plot, I feel like the plot didn't progress as much as it just happened. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. It was good though. It was really good. Like, goddamn. I'm like, I want to make a cyberpunk thing that is just completely and totally based off of, or like a cyberpunk, not mission, I guess mission, not campaign, like a chapter of a thing, you know, based solely off of that. I think probably if there is like, oh, there wasn't enough of this in this movie, it was Gary Oldman. God, Gary Oldman, like, was so perfect as Zorg, but there just wasn't that much of Zorg. I was expecting like 50% more Zorg, you know? Yeah. It's organized that to be a thing. Oh, if only. Well, listen, genuinely now, I kind of want, like... I kind of want to just make a weapon that is an arm cannon, just because of the one weapon... I can't remember. It had a name. I'm gonna have to look it up. Because, like, I think probably the first clip I saw, just like, you know, outside of the actual movie, I think the first scene I saw of the fifth element was the weapon demonstration scene. And again, we need Andromeda at level 55. And then we gotta level her up to a decent level after. Oh my god. I'm tired and I've just went through... I went through 2 drinks. I went through a beer and a Pepsi in like 30 minutes. This is not boding well for the rest of the night. A Pepsi. I would say if only it was both at the same time, but... Nah. No, I'm not having... I'm pacing myself. I'm not going overboard. Then Manu Pilk. You know, I do... Cause I was like, yeah, fuck it. There's... Oh no. Okay, so Andromeda is named after my girlfriend. And I have to, she wanted, so there's Rosemon, Lotamon, and Fairy Dragamon. And Fairy Dragamon is the one Lotusmon is the one. I don't know which one is Lotamon and which one is Rosemon. Give me a second to check. It's a thing with balance, though, with, like, with Pepsi and with anything. Like, rum and Coke, God, like, if I was to ask, I would not ask for a rum and Coke, I would ask for an ounce of rum topped off with an entire can of Pepsi, if you please. That is what I would ask for. Is it Lotomon? More Lotosmon. Okay, Digivolution. Int 170, speed 130, ability. So, are they the same? They are not the same. That's good. Psst. Although, how different are they? Oh yeah, they're decently different enough. Okay. The only problem is that, because now she's gonna be a Omega? Yeah. She's gonna get XP, like, at a... She's not gonna get XP for beans. So, this will take a while, and if we really wanna... What are her stats, right? Compared to everyone else? I mean, half as much HP as a level 50 Gargamon, you know? So... Actually, intelligence is relatively similar to a level 66 rookie, who's built in a similar sort of way, with attack instead of magic, which I don't know. I think is probably a decent enough comparison. But I imagine, sorry, with Pilk, I imagined that whenever I tried Pilk, or, yeah, I probably could have done different, better proportions. Oh god. And she's already level 8. Although the HP has only gone up by so much. And everything else has only gone up by so much. I think, like, the last level that Lotusmon learns, a thing is level 65. It's kind of just insane. Oh Jesus. Ugh. Good lord, it is a good thing I don't have a webcam. I do have a webcam, I don't have it set up. Though if I did have, like, a tracking VTuber of some kind, and I had to have a light on me, oh my god. it would be very unfortunate. No, before we get too crazy, did he have something I could level Vmon up to? I know it has to be a neutral... I think a neutral champion for me to use the force function. I don't think... Yeah, we had a few options. I need Stingmon. Stingmon is your friend. So it could do that. Could do that. I'm sorry, what can you evolve to? Let's see. Oh my god. We don't have a lot of... Oh, Flamedramon is, armor. Well, screw it! Let's see if this works. I mean, I think... I mean, armor is more of a side grade than really like an upgrade. Yeah, it works. Okay, let's level XVmon up to something. Flamedramon is cool. Is voiced by Steve Bloom. If you had to make a team that was completely comprised of Digimon who were voiced by Steve Bloom, I think you totally could. Probably very easily, honestly. Okay, I don't know which either of these... I think this is something from, like, Digimon Frontiers. I think this is something not from Frontiers. I need to watch Digimon, or get back to watching Digimon. Because I'm like in the first, just dipped the paws into the Tamers. Season 3, so. Cool, Wingdramon is a thing. Let's see, can we digivolve to anything crazy? Oh, something! What are you, Waspmon? Yeah, what are you, Waspmon or something? Ooh, okay. Yeah, you're probably... I don't think you need defense 95 or 90... You could get to 90, probably. But I don't know what you are. Cyber Sleuth. Digivolve 30 Digimon to Ultimate. Cannon Beamon! Max level 69! Truly inspired. Alright. I do need to work on... I do need to work on doing like 3D models though. At some point. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life. 3D models. 3D modeling can wait for a few things. It would be really nice to make a 3D Railu though. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, I am. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, it do be the EB times in my mind's eye. So yeah. Okay, let's get that training underway. I don't want to, like... I don't want to do... I mean, I do kind of want to do the more intense training. I mean, everybody's, like, has low camaraderie, so it doesn't really matter. But we'll just do the regular one. I'm gonna turn my AC on. Okay. You know what, I actually, while we're just chilling here for a second, new Digimon. Newest addition to the franchise is free-to-play Digimon Up, which I heard got completely fucking bombarded. And nobody likes it, which is unfortunate. Cause like, there are ways to make good games, to make good mobile games, but nah. Okay, hang on. Digital Monster official portal site, there's a thing called Appmon, which I'm not quite sure. They look very Every Appmon looks very like this is a device or an object or a concept. Vegas spawn? Interesting. Okay, let's look at Digimon. Is there... Mad Leomon armed mode. Oh, that's kind of dope. Type undead attribute. Interesting. But this doesn't tell, like... This doesn't really say, like, what the Digi-evolution is. Interesting. Digimon, 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 Digi. We got Gazimon and we got Gazimon X Antibody. Sorry, I was just looking up if there was any particular Digimon that like evolved from oh my god. That digivolved from Gazimon. Gundramon? It took me like 2 clicks to find Gundramon. Jesus. Yo, do you have any... You got any Gazimon goods? No. If I look up Agumon, are you gonna give me something? No? Okay. Alright. Half of this site is in Japanese, which is unfortunate for my comprehension abilities. But that's okay. It's not really that. It's just a few I like clicked under like, you know, it's got like encyclopedia, videos, merch. Well, it's called goods, not merch. I was like, all the video links are in Japanese. I was like, I don't really care. At least not right now, anyway. It is kind of weird that like most of the site is in English though. But, whatever. Ugh. Jeez. I also gotta, so for my sister's wedding, which is like, I don't know what is a lot involved. I don't know what is very involved for a wedding, because it is such a big thing. But like, my mom's making like stamps. And she needs like a block of wood to put the stamps on. And so she's like, hey, can you make a 2x2 inch thing? And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. Not a problem. It'll take me like 5 minutes. But I think, I don't like, 2 inches by 2 inches is unfortunate because 2x4s are not 2 inches by 4 inches. Which means I gotta take a 2x4 and cut a, well, I guess, I don't know, I guess I can't. Well, yeah, I can take a 2x2 inch thing, but it's not going to be 2x2x2. But it doesn't need to be 2x2x2. Anyway. Well, I don't know. Somehow I don't think if and when I have a wedding, I don't think it'll be nearly as intricate. I will tell you that. I can tell you that right now. Oh my god. I was just looking through my Pinterest. My Pinterest is an insane conglomeration of too many things. Also, I'm a derp. Oh, this'll be fine. I was gonna go recover, and I will do that, but... Yeah, you know, I'm thinking like, you know, should I have just played Ellen? Because like, we're, like, there's so much more, like, Ellen needs so much time investment to actually get things done. I really gotta do that. But this is also gonna take time investment, and like, I don't know. I am loving Digimon story Cyber Sleuth. But I also would like to get onto other games for Fridays, so... Taking a Wednesday to do a little bit of grinding would be... And if I really wanted to like just speed run my way through this, it wouldn't take that much. It wouldn't take that long, but... I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy the experience. I want to... at least go at slow enough of a pace that I can read about dumb characters wanting to make Vichyssoise coffee so that I can then look up what Vichyssoise is and then make it myself. I'm out of Vichyssoise and I'm sad. And I'm sad because we have like these like Tupperware, not Tupperware. They're not really ice cube trays, but they're basically ice cube trays, but just really big. And they're like, you put soup in them, you freeze them, and then you can, in these like big blocks. And we have 2 of them that have like 4 big things. I thought that both of them were filled with Vichyssoise, and it turned out that one of them was with Vichyssoise, one was with a split pea soup that's been in the freezer for fucking ever. Because I was like, you know what, I might try this again, and then I never did. God. Do have to admit, a single beer and being tired, the inhibitions are just gone. Not just gone, but they are mostly gone. Like, I will tell you that my Pinterest is an absolute mess of of several things that don't feel like they should go together, I think. But, they do, because that's what I'm interested in. But I won't explain why in great detail, or how in great detail. But like, cassette futurism and a Bugatti Type 57, how, or like 1920s cars, how, or 1920s/30s cars, how do those two things, a very much 80s, 90s aesthetic and 20s and 30s cars go together? I don't know, but I like them. Sorry. I shouldn't be on my phone while streaming. Remember when... God, remember when being on your phone at dinner was like the most disrespectful thing you could do 10 years ago? 15 years ago? Good lord. Although, can we fucking talk about the new iPhone update that changed all the UI to be this horrible like, goopy, liquid, transparent, glassy thing. Oh my god. I fucking hate it so much. I hope that there is actually a way to go back to the old UI. Because everything just feels uncomfortable. I haven't seen anything in the first 2 seconds of searching, so I'll, you know, actually, okay, I just went through the settings and looked if there's anything. Roll back UI iPhone. There might be some way to do it. Quiz time. What color are the lenses of Kyoka Kurume's sunglasses? The lenses? Black? I don't know. That sounds right to me. What was I gonna say? I have been getting a little bit back into Cyberpunk. I mean, it does... Well, I don't know. There are things that it's like, I mean, I want to do a Cyberpunk Red campaign in the universe of Cyberpunk Red with some, you know, with my own, like, homebrew twist on the setting, right? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess I wanted to change a few things slightly more substantially. I was gonna say that, like, oh, I want to, like, have this whole thing with, like, vending machines where it's, like, there's a built-in cooling and heating system into, like, the vending machine. I'm like, I don't have to... I could just... Like, I want to, like, make it so drones are more prevalent in the setting. I want to, like, you know, introduce, you know, entirely new corps. I could just, like, that's not that big of a deal. And like, oh, well, why doesn't everybody do this with vending machines? Well, like, people steal the vending machines. or something for heating and cooling elements. I don't know. So it's not like there's even that big of a, you know, conflict or anything. But I just really like cyberpunk, the genre, so like, you know, I gave up hope of ever playing. Although, you know what? I don't know. I really just need to push more. Be like, hey, let's run a game, motherfuckers. Let's run a game. But yeah. Also genuinely feeling like we are not going to make it. We are barely going to make it to 2 hours here. It's kind of the vibe I'm feeling right now. So I did make a video for yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, did I make a video for today? Or am I misremembering? I did. God. Now, I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta do a lot more video editing. I've been uploading like a Star Fox Let's Play. It's not like Starfield has been doing lovely, and it did better, and it has been doing better when I upload more in advance, I believe. I think, I don't know. I think the algorithm appreciates it when I upload things in advance. And I think, it also appreciates when you stick to one thing. And the further you divert from it, the worse results you can expect. And sometimes that real bad. I'm thinking it was either black or orange. Pink. God, that's how much I pay attention to minor details on a character. Good lord. But I do want to like upload some series. My plan is, and still is, to edit a few Let's Plays I've already recorded and start uploading them, you know, like January 1st, or, no, actually, I think January 4th. January 4th. Yeah. I think January 1st is a Friday. Yeah, I believe so. So, and you know, just start the new year off solid. but have that edited. I mean, oh god. I guess it would be nice to have it edited, like, or like have it uploaded and scheduled by like today. But that'd be a bit crazy to do that far in advance. We'll see. God, Starfield's gonna still take forever to do. I had hoped to get to doing like 2 episodes a day, and I'm like, I really need to do that. I really need to do that, or else I'm gonna be here for like I'm gonna be doing Starfield for another 4 years or something. I don't want to do that. It will be really funny though when I like am done with Starfield Galactic Guide and I'm like, I'm not doing the DLCs because I don't care. It will be very ironic when I am in the position to say that. Oh, right. Oh my god, okay. I was gonna look up Starfield mods. I looked them up earlier because I had to update the Fallout 4 mods, and I had to, and I was like, eh, what the heck. I'll add a few more mods. And what the heck, I can also look at Starfield mods, is how that happened. Alright, so I don't want to pull it up because there's ads, and I don't know how Twitch feels about unsolicited ads. But, okay, Starfield don't got no Makarov mods. Pistol, that's not, I spelled pistol wrong, that's cool. "41 things came up for pistol, which doesn't mean too much. Star Wars blasters for that one really good Star Wars total conversion. Some of those mods are also French. I think if you want to mod Starfield, like, the best place you're going to be able to do that is in ships. I think that's where most of the excitement is. Which, you know, makes sense. Really not a bad thing. Just looking at it, ships has 1,131 mods. Weapons has 1,013 mods. There's 2,289 gameplay mods, which is a big thing. Clothing is 1,300. I suppose that, I mean, all of that makes sense. Really, I think. Then I think there's also, like, there's just a lot of stuff. I think, like, I want to, like, after Galactic Guide, I want to do, like, I want to go through and I want to figure out other mods. And, like, just refresh, revamp my whole setup. Playing the same file if I can. Which I think wouldn't be that hard, but... Okay, what? Like... What the fuck do we have here? Yeah, sorry, I'm just going through all this real quick. I mean, there are some mods. A lot of just updates to... There are some new things. Some original content. I mean, as original as, like, putting a Desert Eagle into the game it is. But a lot of just, like, reskins. Which is fine. Star Wars, Halo. Races. Interesting. Felid playable anthro cats. Oh my god. Hell yeah. That's like, I think the only reference to Warhammer I think I've seen. Not to say that there aren't any, but... Let me just, like... Oh, what is this by endorsement? Okay, some of the mods I have that are just, like, no limits on engine things are still kicking, so maybe I just don't update. I don't get rid of those. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just going through everything here real quick. Doesn't look like there's anything like super crazy for ships. But there's definitely stuff that I gotta look up, because, yeah, there's absolutely stuff that's been added that I gotta check out. You know what? Andromeda's up to level 30? Really has not been that long of a grind. I guess there's just a curve for how much XP gets you need for each level. I thought it was by mega or like class, and probably that is the case, but I mean, we'll see. I think we'll just check the next time she levels up, but I'm guessing that Lotusmon isn't gonna be like super amazing, but is probably going to be, at least not HP wise, but that just seems to be Lotusmon. Four-bladed special moves, Spiral Masquerade. Ulforce Vidramon? I don't... Like, out of context or just not knowing who most of these Digimon are, this just sounds insane to be like, who is this Digimon? Orgishmon? It's like, sorry, no, you're thinking of... Nah, you're thinking of when the Digimon is making fun of, like, the Swedish language or something. I apologize. I am Swedish a little bit, so we're good on that front, I think. Oh my god. Sorry, got distracted by things. I do really need to... Well, I would be doing this, or I'd be trying to do this on Friday, and I would rather not, so, yeah. Yeah. Crusadermon, give it another go. That is the wrong button. Oh, good. Oh, these... Oh no, okay, yeah, no, I think they're... Dukemon's max level, I think they're around 60 or 70. Also, I derped and didn't check Andromeda's stats, so let's check that. 800? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be, I was hoping it was gonna be higher. I was worried it would be that low. I thought it might be 700 though, so that's okay. But it is catching up faster than not, I think, so... So I think we'll be okay. So what are Digimon? I completely forgot. That was what Digimon was called. I think we'll maybe go until Andromeda is level 40. Then we'll reassess where we're at here. Oh yeah, this might take a hot minute. That's okay. I still don't know how to feel about, I don't know. Still weird feelings about Star Citizen. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. I mean, I've come to the conclusion, right? I want to play games for fun. I want to play games to enjoy them. And to experience them. And also, there is an element of challenge, but it is, like, if I am not enjoying a thing, it's not worth it. Which I don't think is, I don't know, it's probably like, has to be the least hot take. Something. I don't know. It's unfortunate because I'll struggle through a thing just to be able to, just because, oh, you know, it's like, well, I can say that I did it. You know. But, there are things like Tunic that, like, no, and Dark Souls that, like, no, I haven't picked up on the rhythms here. This, like, is a thing that this is a thing I could do, but I just don't have any desire to do. And it's part of the thing that, like, I don't know, whenever there is a thing that happens in Star Citizen, there's the desire to go and do that thing. And I was like, the last thing was the ship combat, or was the Return of Xeno Threat, and it was a lot of ship combat. I'm like, I don't like ship combat. So really, I should just have, I should not have tried. I should not have tried. I don't think that would have stopped me from taking a break. I'm pretty sure, like, the 5 crashed to desktops in one sesh in 2 hours or whatever. And then, the performance issues that I had, I think probably were the craziest thing that did me in there. Yeah, we're getting basically 10 HP per level up with... it's not gonna be too fast, but it's okay. But yeah, I think, like, it's just unfortunate, because they need, like... Oh, also... The thing is, my biggest problem easily with Star Citizen right now is that they had the crafting thing. They changed how dismantling works. You know, I've said it a million times, and I'll say it a million more. I'll say it 2 million more, because it's, like, a thing where, you know, you would get, you know, 60% of 3 resources. You know, when you dismantle something, they changed it so, you know, you need those 3 resources to craft, but you don't get all of them. So there's just a rare thing that you don't get, and you have to get that by mining, because buying gives you 0 quality stuff, which you could technically use, but why would you? And trading isn't really a thing, because it's A, not secure, requires, like, freight elevators and all that, and it's just, like, they need to have an actual goddamn system. So, yeah. So there's that. The reason why they did it, as far as I can tell, because I tried searching for where they mentioned that they made the change. I went through all of the patch notes on all of the PTU builds. I concede that I probably missed something, but I didn't see anything. I saw literally nothing in the actual patch notes, in the patch notes section of the website. I didn't see patch notes on the Spectrum posts, for the live build or for any of the PTU builds. The only thing I saw... The only thing I saw was some dude who made reference to them saying that they had made those changes. Like, his reasoning, and this is not a CIG employee, so I don't know if this is true or not, and because they didn't say anything. The reason was because that, like, you could sell a box that was half filled with iron for the full price of iron or whatever. Maybe it only applied to certain... Maybe it only applied to certain, commodities. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But, like, if that was the case, then they literally just, like... You know... They tried... You know, they... Like, they had to, like, demolish a wall and decided to break a window next to the wall, you know? Or taking a sledgehammer to a scalpel thing. Taking a sledgehammer to surgery, that's... I don't know, there was something like that. That I heard it described as. I was like, that's... Like, just fix the damn commodity thing. Why would you change anything with crafting? The crafting system is not bad. There was no problem with the crafting system. The problem was with how it was tracking commodities and pricing, like, partial crates of commodities. Like, that needs to be fixed. That's the issue. And just not even acknowledging the change, as far as I can tell, not acknowledging the change at all. And not explaining the reason behind it in any official way is insane. And if I can be excited about anything, just the idea that, like, they'll pull this shit again, is extremely disheartening, so... Like, if Star Citizen just performed well, and just didn't have crashes to desktop, and just didn't have the bugs, I'd be like, you know what, okay. Or at least not as many bugs, not as many crashes to desktops, which basically was how last year went. But, God. And if they just use the tech preview like they fucking said they would, and they haven't. Ugh. Ooh, that being said, though, yeah, I don't know. I am... I did hear, actually, that the maintenance patch, or that the server maintenance did wonders, which is great. And it also kind of, I don't know, it's like people leave and people move in the industry, and that's fine, but it, like, I saw that Brian Chambers left, like, I think months ago, actually. And he's like, was an executive on the thing for a very long time, and just kind of sad, because he was like mainly Squadron 42. That was mainly his deal. Just kind of sad to see that he left. I don't know. That seems a bit odd to me. I mean, either like, oh hey, yeah, Squadron 42 is like almost done, and we don't need you anymore. If you want to leave, you can leave. Or it's just, or it's something much worse. Or, well, it could be something much worse, or just literally, like, yeah, I have better opportunities somewhere else or whatever, but... I wonder, though. I do need to take more... I do need to spend more time doing, Starfield. I was just like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll reinstall Star Citizen when Starfield's done. No, that's absolutely... I want to take a break. I don't want to, like... I want to take a break. I don't want to leave a time capsule. But I did watch some of the things with Gary Oldman after watching Fifth Element. I was like, I want to look up some of the things that has Gary's performance in it. And, God, I want to feel the immersion. That's also a big thing for me, is immersion. I don't need fancy graphics for immersion either. I just need, like, a compelling world. And somehow, I mean, bugs, crashes to desktops do kind of take me out of it. Just a bit. Also, we've doubled our levels since the beginning of stream, so that's cool. If we're getting 1,000 XP, that's pretty good. Okay, we're not too far off. We'll do this fight, go do the farm thing, and then get back to grinding. I do feel like I am kind of just burning money at this point, but that's okay. And let's save. Yeah, no, it is kind of insane. It's just like, I don't care about Ship Showdown. I mean, I'm gonna like vote on whatever. But you know, I'm gonna look at it, it's gonna be like, wow, the Carrick's a thing. Wow, the, you know, whatever ships are a thing. Wow, okay. There's gonna be some Dark Horse victories, I'm sure. Okay. Well, let's get a few more levels. Or another level, at least. And what was I going to say? What was I going to... I don't even know. What, the Basher? The Basher is I don't know. It's a ship. I think the only bad things I've heard about it are people that don't like... Basically, it boils down to people who don't like the Mad Max glued together look, which is fair. It's like really tiny, but not a snub, which is also kind of crazy. I don't know. Has the gun loadout of a Reliant Tana. With like, well, I think it does have one shield generator as opposed to two. Okay. Hello. I think we're back. Yeah, I think we're back. Hello, welcome. I don't even... It was a tiny blip. It was a real tiny blip. I noticed something, and then... And then it just took a few seconds to get it back, so... Oh, okay. Cool. We'll do another fight, just because why not? Gotta teach this smug-ass Gomamon what's what. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I just like, I honestly can't like, I can't enjoy Star Citizen without like them actually doing like, talking about development, which sucks because like, I don't know, it's just like, what happened? What happened that they had to, like, not do that? They had to stop doing that as much. It's like, well, they're not going to explain it because they basically stopped covering development. I guess one can hope that, like, after Squadron releases, it'll, free up resources from, like, the media team or whatever. I think that's extremely wishful thinking, though. I think as far as I'm concerned, the open development thing is like, I mean, it's not like, in all fairness, as much as I want to be like, no, they aren't open development, they are more open development than any other game company, but it's like went from being like, oh my god, they're like telling everything. You know, aside from like what Bob had on his sandwich for last Tuesday's lunch. You know, just shy of that, talking about everything to, man, like, we'd be lucky if a developer graced us with their presence, you know, once a month on Spectrum. That wasn't just like a, oh, hey, here's a patch. That's not true. That's being a bit harsh, but anyway. Okay, so let's recover. And we'll save. I mean, we don't need to bring Platinum Sukumon. How's our island looking? Okay, we have... I mean, we could grind for 45 minutes. That doesn't seem too insane. Put y'all in the Digibank. If we can manage to bring some of the big boys here. Yeah, okay. We do have some side quests we can do. But I do also need to, like, change it over to investigate. Oh my god. There was something that I had to do. Something I had to do for the main quest, and I cannot remember what it was. But I don't care right now. Bye, man. Now, whoa, whoa. Whoa-ly, whoa, whoa. Sorry, Flamedramon, but I didn't give you a name. Don't think you're more important than Andromeda. Ah, okay. Oh, good God, Jesus. I really can't wait until there's like 5 different, like, somebody's properties we just gotta go and do. That's like, oh, we gotta find them all. One of them is the correct one. 4 of them are just garbage. That'll happen at some point. What type of Kotoku facility is the world's oldest wooden building, huh? Oh. The Digilab! Oh, I feel like I looked this up. Or I saw somebody mention this. Or I had that question asked before. I guessed it and looked it up, and then looked it up afterwards. Or I looked it up, or got it wrong and looked it up afterwards. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I guess that is kind of what happens when you're not a when you use a physical attack and you're not a physical attacker like Lotusmon. The lol. A little silly. Good lord. And we're checking every corner of the map. I probably could have seen that there was nothing there, but I really didn't want to leave it up to chance. But let's be honest, there's also a solid chance that I looked everywhere and still missed it. Let's see how they decide to fight. Using specials, which isn't that bad, I guess, but is definitely overkill. You know what? Gargomon does remind me of Dot Hack with the face markings. Yeah. Seems like Gargomon could be a character in that. I think you would be hard pressed to disagree. And it is there. I was like, you know, it could be in that platform. That'd probably be a better place to look. It would have been a better route to go. What is that, Horiyuji? Definitely a thing. Okay. This is why I didn't go this way to start. I knew I was gonna loop around. I guess I could have gone the other way. It probably would have been a little faster. And I'm going through this because, again, I think at some point they're gonna say, hey, there are 5 someone's property items, and you have to get all of them, and then ask the client which is the real one. There's gonna be a no, like, you know, it's always the last one you pick up or whatever kind of deal. Otherwise, I don't know. Otherwise, I feel like they would do it in some different, some less generic way, where it's just somebody's property, someone's thing, instead of, you know, like, oh, this is Betamon's Betamax, or this is Gargomon's arm cannon cleaning oil. Something like that. Here is Gazimon's custom-made Daki of themselves they commissioned because Bandai Namco are cowards. Bro, if I was offered a sponsorship from Bandai Namco, I'd be like, yo, can you make some Gazimon merch? And could you pay me in that? I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, nah, dude. Pay me in royalties. I'm telling you right now, make a marketable Gazimon plush. You made Gazimon Dakis, you know, I'm just saying, that would make several people happy. Okay, I am definitely feeling the eepies. But I do I don't want to just end it off here at the same time, so we'll try and go for a bit longer. I just don't want to pass. I don't want to literally pass out while streaming. Which really feels like it could happen at any moment right now. And I have all of the options available to me, and I will take none of them. You know, we could digivolve you to something. What the fuck do you even digivolve to? That seems insane to me. Alright. And I do want Gargomon more than anything else, but it would be wrong of me not to try this out. Sorry, I gotta look up what you are because I don't know, and because the nickname is there, I'm not gonna know, and that's gonna annoy me. War Growlmon. Level 45. But also, like, okay, so stat-wise, you are much more of a physical attacker, which is fine. Rapidmon is is balanced. Honestly, okay, 163, remember that. 158. Well, like, yeah, it's lower, but it's not that much lower. And I know Rapidmon can go to be some other things. There's definitely something there. Also, I don't have platinum. Well, let's see. What is the XP difference? Because it was like 1,000 something, and now it's 400. I want to get to 2.5 hours. That's all well, I think actually I want to finish the farm thing. Yeah, we can do this. But yeah, I think we should... I mean, like, there is still going to be grinding to be done, but it's not gonna be, like, super, super crazy. It'll just be somewhat crazy. Also, I mean, I'm gonna get to level 99 before anybody else. But just because, like, it's really easy to get to Digimon, so it's understandable. Oh god, sorry. Oh, I'm too tired. I am struggling to stay awake at the time I thought I would be struggling to stay awake, which is, I should have taken a nap. I tried. I swear to god I tried. But I failed. Oh god, okay, how far? Farm's like 20 minutes away or something like that. And it's a pretty close bet. Oh god. I'll get this done. I will get this done. And I will run investigation, I think, on both. Just so I can get a little bit more side quests to go do. But I think we can call it for tonight, because I genuinely feel like I could pass out at any second at this point, so... yeah. Friday will be more Digimon. I don't know what I'll do Sunday, but I can't think ahead that far at current moment, so we will see. Yeah. Till next time, have a good day, great day even. Chaskies.